Well guys, welcome back. It's turkey season and we got out there on opening day with me and my buddy Luke. He's been a long time good buddy of mine. We've got a lot of great turkey hunting stories together and I'm going to share another one with you guys today. But first I want to tell you the place that we're hunting, Luke got drawn for a lottery hunt, so we went and got set up on a place where I know there's been birds in the past, and I went out, did a little scouting and watched some birds strut. And we sat down in the morning first thing, and lo and behold, it was super windy and we didn't hear a single bird gobble. So we started doing a little bit of walking and we heard a group of, I think it was 4 gobblers that were calling pretty hard. So we got to about 150 yards from them and sat down, started calling. I was able to call 4 birds up to about 75 yards, and for whatever reason, guys, they just did not care for my Jake decoy, I think. They poked their head up, they said no thanks, and they kind of strutted off. And it was frustrating, but at the same time, we heard another group of 3 birds pick up probably about 200-300 yards away. And the place that we're hunting at is very large, like hardwood, wide open, with some pine mixed in. So we had to do a little bit of sneaking around. And I was really frustrated today because my GoPro batteries both failed on me. I don't know what happened. They were fully charged, but I don't have any GoPros at this point. So the footage you guys are gonna see, sadly, is just from my cell phone, but I wanna make sure that I got as much of it on film as I could for y'all to enjoy. So I hope you appreciate that. But we moved on this other group of 3. There was a large, like some kind of like a man-made berm in front of us. So we were able to sneak up to about 75 yards. Luke sits down, and this is what happened. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Got him. That's all right, let him go. I'll chase him another day. It's all right. Hey, brother.
Oh, please tell me you got that.
Yeah.
Wow. 3 of them.
Whew.
Behind that tree, I heard you say shoot him.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, you gotta fucking shoot him.
Luke and Jay strike again.
Fucking
It's all right. We'll get him. I ain't never had this happen before,
I
but
haven't either. Give me a big stick.
we got a swimmer. What a crazy hunt, man. We set up on
Drop the hammer.
how far away were we at the other place? 200 yards from here?
200 yards.
We just called in 4 birds. They walked within 75 yards of us and just couldn't get a shot off. And those birds were over here hammering, and as soon as we got up and moved, they stopped talking. But we sat down. I got a little loud. There was another hen over here talking. I had to do her in. And
Hey, what it took.
hey, how many years in a row?
2 years in a row.
That's right.
Opening day.
Awesome.
Very awesome.
We're gonna fish this bird out and we'll get a picture for you guys. The funny thing here is Luke was able to sneak up to that berm and get close enough to be able to see there's 3 gobblers strutting and there was a hen, which if you pay very close attention at the very beginning when I start calling, you can hear her calling back. But before I was able to get my cell phone turned on and set up, she was just going to town and these birds were hammering. I had to do a lot of calling to pull that one bird off. And the funny thing is, I'm looking at this bird, and it's about 35 yards away from me, and it's in the wide open. I don't know what Luke's doing. I'm wondering why the heck he ain't shooting. I don't know. I'm thinking in my mind he's waiting for me to get this bird on film. I don't know. So I just decided to tell him to shoot, and he don't. I don't know what he's doing, and I tell him to shoot, and he don't. Well, come to find out, he couldn't see the bird at all. He watched it walk over the berm, and he turned his gun. You can see in the video. And then he's waiting for it to come out of this big tree. But we're too far apart to talk, to hear each other effectively. He heard me say shoot. He was saying I can't, but I couldn't hear him. But he was able to get it done, and then we had to do some fishing. The first time I've ever been fishing for a turkey. What do you think, Luke?
I've never in fact fished for a turkey. Oh, there's a bird. Oh, he got some weight too.
Now he's a little heavy.
He ain't got the daggers on him like last year.
Huh?
So he ain't got the daggers on him like last year.
Is it a double bearded bird? No, that's just where he's wet.
I put the shot on him though.
Heck yeah. Got him. Sorry for the language. Luke's new to filming. Heck yeah, man. Hey, let's hang this joker out to dry and go chase another one.
Let's go chase another one.
Well, guys, Luke's already shot his bird. We're working on mine. It's been real windy this morning, so it's hard to hear the birds when they gobble. You got to be pretty close, but just to give you little guys a little backstory. I've known Luke since I was about 4 years old. We grew up doing everything together, raising Cain and having fun. But I called in Luke's first turkey. How old are we, Luke?
19.
19 years old. How many was that? 23 years ago? 24 years ago? And we've been turkey hunting together ever since. But I called him in a bird last year. Actually, I called him in a group of 3, and he never had a good shot. And then the next day we came back out, and he shot a nice gobbler. Same place we're hunting today. And then I came back a couple weeks later and was lucky enough to get on a bird right at the last minute. You can only hunt till noon the first couple weeks here in Virginia. So I was able to harvest a bird, and doggone, if the opening weekend we didn't pull it off again. So it's been a heck of a morning other than the wind, but we're gonna keep trying. Maybe I'll get some more footage for you guys. We'll see what we can do. We ended up doing a lot of moving and calling that day. Like I said, it was real windy. We got close to 4 different known groups of gobblers that were gobbling that would respond to my calling. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of hens on the landscape right now, and they're still actively breeding, so it's hard to pull those gobblers away once they hit the ground. I tell people all the time, your best bet is to know where birds are when they roost and where they want to go this time of year, and put yourself in between and call a little. Once the hens are on nest and they've laid all their eggs, they'll stop coming to the gobblers in the morning, and the calling gets better and the birds become more responsive later on in the year. But we just couldn't make it happen for a second time today. We were really excited about the first bird we got. That's 2 years in a row that Luke and I have called in and harvested a bird on opening day. And we just enjoy hunting together a lot. But I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If you guys got any questions or comments, let me know. Tomorrow I'm getting in the woods with Joe, so hopefully I got some more footage for you. But until then, see y'all next time.